Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video I wanted to talk about flank watch operators, specifically Nomad and Gridlock. Now the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because one of the videos that I just made recently was a how to counter shields video, and one of the main ways that you can actually counter shields right now or specifically Clash in particular, is actually to use Nomad. And the reason why Nomad is important is because one of the things that she does is, first of all, she simplifies positions by making it difficult for the enemy team to flank. Now, the other purpose that she has is to counter Clash, specifically when she places her shield down. So right here, for example, I put an air jab onto Clash's shield here. She's going to take this as like a way of her basically not being able to play her shield effectively. So she's going to try to run out on me while I'm in this upside down repel for Bakery here. And I'm going to basically get myself a free kill onto her, because that's basically the idea that I was going for the whole time while playing Nomad, was that I was trying to get her to not be able to play her shield in this position, while also simultaneously making it hard for an enemy team to try to flank in this position. Now right here, they're going to go ahead and give us Bakery here, so I'm going to go ahead and use my last air jab here to shut down for Prep. Now right here, the reason why I want to shut down for Prep is because we're in a 3v2 position. If I shut down Prep, the enemy team is going to be stuck inside a site here, so I'm going to go and air jab Prep right here. My teammates are actually going to be over on red hallway here. Now I'm going to rotate to red hallway here because one of my teammates is going to die. This is actually might be a mistake, because what ends up happening here is my fuse is going to go ahead and challenge the double door here. He's not going to get a kill, and then he's going to rotate in front of me for this wall right here to place a fuse charge onto it. And the idea here that I was thinking was that this mute was going to rotate through in front of my head holes here to try to get away from the fuse charges. However, he runs into my air jab, so in hindsight, it would have been better for me to play off of that air jab, basically, in this position. However, what ends up happening here is that now I know for certain that Mute is by Prep. My fuse goes to try to challenge him. He loses the gunfight. However, as the Mute comes back to site, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a free refrag. And then the last guy in this position is a Doc. He's going to try to actually look for a Doc stem for his teammate here. He's going to go on my Prep window, but I'm going to go ahead and already be walking into site here to get myself a free kill on Doc, looking for the refrag / revive of the Mute in this position. Now, to go back to what I was saying earlier with the importance of flank watch, to make it simplistic here, you're going to be using Gridlock for staircases, you're going to be using Nomad for doorways, okay? Now, that's the main distinction between them typically. However, the one thing I will say is that you can technically put Gridlocks on doorways as well, and it's not technically a bad thing. It's just that, like, Nomad is technically going to be better for just pure doorways, because it's a lot harder to get rid of an air jab on a doorway than it is to get rid of Gridlocks on a doorway. Does that make sense? So right here, for this push, the enemy team is going to be playing top mez, and I'm playing Gridlock here to solely for the purpose of shutting off the flanks for blue, for mez, for 45, that type of thing. But we're getting stuck here because there's a guy for top mez, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate over to slant in this position. The guy that was playing top mez is actually just going to end up rotating away here. This is going to actually open up for our teammates to walk into library. The reason why I know he rotated away is because my teammates call out that he rotated away, and they're also just walking in for top mez in this position. So I'm going to go ahead and get back on my drone now. We're going to look for this Doc now that was playing top mez. He's going to actually end up being inside a stock in this position. I'm going to go ahead and sit on my drone here. It's very important to keep your drone on people that are roaming, guys, so that way your teammates can push them with confidence. He's going to end up rotating through 45. Nobody's going to look for the kill, so he's going to go ahead and just get away right here, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and jump into library now. We're going to go ahead and Gridlock off blue staircase here. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate over towards top mez here. Now, the thing that I want to do here is that I'm going to go ahead and place some Gridlocks down for bottom fireplace, flank, and then we're also going to go ahead and Gridlock for the 45 flank. Now, technically, I could do bottom blue with my last Gridlock. However, it's very unlikely for our teammates to actually hear if somebody is flanking for blue staircase. So I decided against it in the current moment here, because they're probably not even going to hear it if someone does flank it. So I'd rather just have them play off of the Gridlocks that I put on the staircase. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and quick peek pre-fire for a guy that's on the piano pixel for the head holes when the breach is open from K9 window. As I get this kill, this is going to open up a play for my thermite to walk into to plant in this position. I'm going to go ahead and just play a cross angle here for piano swing. And this is basically going to be GG's on the spot for the enemy team. We have the bomb down, so all we got to do now is just play very patient, play safe, and it's pretty much GG's for the enemy team. Right here, all I'm doing now is I'm just holding this cross angle position because the enemy team doesn't have much of a choice than to swing out through piano here. One guy swings out piano. I'm going to get myself another kill to get a refrag one of my teammates. The last guy in this position, there's going to be an echo. He's going to be on K9 door. One of my other teammates is going to kill Doc here on the flank. And then what's going to end up happening here is this echo is going to have to try to challenge me to try to open up this position. But I'm just waiting for him to come outside. He's going to be spotted. And then I'm just going to swing for a very easy kill to secure the round. Now, I would consider flank wash to be mostly like a support type of position because, long story short, when you're playing a flank watch operator, your big goal is to get your traps on the flank, right? And the idea with this is that you're simplifying the position by making it hard for the enemy team to hit a flank, which basically means that all your team needs to do to be able to win the round is to basically do their push and have it work in a nutshell, basically. And the other thing, too, that I want to mention is that with Gridlock being a 3 armor, it's very more helpful for her to just be on drone usually, because if you're a 3 armor, you're more audio prone, if that makes sense, which means that you should just be on drones during the beginning section of the push, let your team entry, get the kills on potential roamers. You're going to see there was a guy ratting inside of Astro. We're going to have a drone on him to get a free kill with our Ash, and then the Doc is going to go ahead and get 1 kill to trade to, and then he's going to go ahead and rotate over towards Red Stairs. So I'm going to go ahead and walk in now. I'm going to go ahead and gridlock the Astro staircase. This is going to mostly prevent an enemy team from now flanking for Astro here. And then what's going to end up happening here is that I'm not being too super aggressive here. I'm just letting my teammates walk up first. I technically, in hindsight, could have got back on my drone here to drone up my teammates up to statue door and up to trophy door, but I decided in the moment it was better for me to just hold and let my teammates walk up and be ready for refrag. And then what ends up happening is they just walk up. I'm going to go ahead and just rotate over to trophy double door here, and I'm going to go ahead and just gridlock off the red staircase now. I'm going to go ahead and proceed to drone it just to make sure there's nobody ratting on the staircase that just decided to just stand still when I toss gridlocks right there, because as you guys know, when you stand still with gridlocks, on top of gridlocks, you don't take any damage, so if you just stand still, you can rat inside of them, technically. And then right here, we lost one of our teammates for 90. Doc's going to swing 90. I'm going to get a free kill onto him after he killed one of my teammates. And then we're going to go ahead and just rotate over to 90 here. Now, luckily, we have 90 wall open in this position. So what this actually enables here is that all I really need to do is figure out where the last 2 are in this position. For context, there's one guy on bar, and there's one guy inside a study here. So I'm going to toss a nade out. I'm going to jump in with the nade. I'm going to shoot a little bit to master audio. And then I'm just going to take my time going through these angles. I'm going to end up killing Frost on a bomb angle here for a cover cross from Vault, and then the last guy in this position is going to be over by study. I'm going to go ahead and rotate in bar and swing through these head holes that they have made inside of sight, and I'm just going to basically do a cover cross here. I'm going to see Goyle's gun. This is going to prompt me to pre-fire to get ourselves a free kill and secure the round right here. Now remember what I said earlier, we're going to be next up on Night Haven here. We're going to be attacking the basement bomb site. Now I like Nomad for this bomb site in particular, even though there is mostly staircases for the flank in this position. And the reason why I like Nomad better is because you also get breach charges as well. So you can use your air jabs for doorway flanks as well as use your breach charges to help out with the vert as well. So one of the things that I do is I air jab lobby off, and then I air jab the cargo hallway aqua double door off as well. And then right here, the idea with this push is that we're going to go ahead and air jab for exosuit staircase here to prevent people from walking up, and then now we're just going to proceed to make vert. Our push and our end goal is going to be to push exo doorway for assembly, plant on the wall, and clear out that side of the map. And then the idea is that we play vert to deny the diffuser. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to basically be watching out for a potential aqua flank, because since I air jab cargo hallway, they technically can still walk down aqua and shoot the air jab, so I'm watching out for that play in particular. There is going to be a warden that's going to walk down. I actually got a call out from one of my teammates that this warden was here. I'm going to end up actually injuring him here on the staircase here, and I'm going to go ahead and just run up and get myself my free kill right here. And then after we go ahead and kill that roamer now, we're going to go ahead and just start making vert for exosuit here, specifically for pillar. Then we're going to make one for inside of storage here. I'm just checking to make sure that we have divert for storage, and then now it's pretty much just like in this position, all we really need to do is just prevent anybody from actually playing inside of exosuit. There's nobody playing close to the staircase in this position. I have vert on pillar in this position. Now I'm going to go ahead and get on my drone here because we have all of the vert that we need to win this round. We just have to basically walk in and plant in this position to actually win. So right here we're going to go ahead and just place a drone for this hallway. Since we don't have enough mana advantage to actually hold this hallway, I'm going to go ahead and just put a drone there for my dead teammates to watch. Then I'm going to go ahead and call out to my Hibana to come drop and plant in this corner. I'm going to play a cover cross position now. We're going to go ahead and kill Mute that was looking to challenge right away to stop the defuse plant and get a free kill onto him. Now we're in a nice 3v2 position. We still have the drone for the hallway in this position. However, I'm going to go ahead and just, instead of opting to play down here in exosuit here, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to rotate back up exo stairs to play the vertical now to deny the diffuser. And long story short, my teammates sold their bodies here. However, what's going to end up happening here is I'm just going to go ahead and play very silent in this position. I'm just going to wait for the enemy team to get onto the diffuser here, and then I'm just going to go ahead and once they're on the diffuser, I'm just going to swing aggressively to get myself a very easy kill for the guy that's on the diffuser. And then now it's pretty much unwinnable for the dock in this position. I can either like play safe or I can just go ahead and swing him. I opt to swing him here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the kill here. He's going to get off the plant and I'm not able to kill him because of time, but we are going to go ahead and secure the round right there because I did end up rotating back up to vert after we got the plant down. Now the next push that I wanted to talk about with Nomad is actually going to be over on Consulate here. Now the importance with this push that I usually will go for is that if your team's not very good at taking admin, I typically will use a air jab on the Visa double door, so make sure nobody can run out while you're on the windows. And then what I usually will opt to do is I'll air jab the doorways inside of admin here, and the reason why is because it'll just prevent people from swinging out. Now if you're in a 5-stack, you don't have to use these air jabs technically. I just use it because then we can take admin control with very minimal pressure, if that makes sense. And long story short, like if you don't have the Nomad, you basically would need like, I want to say like at least 4 people on the repels to actually get into admin here. So that's why we play the Nomad to simplify this position and make it hard for the enemy team to hold admin, because once you get into admin, the idea is to work a plant for meeting. Now the important thing with meeting in this position is that you have to get reception control to actually make the push into meeting, in my opinion, because if you don't get the reception control, the enemy team is able to cover you from the double doors from the reception doorway. So right here we're going to go ahead and start droning out for admin. We're going to just make sure there's nobody else playing here. In this position we have some of our teammates outside on Spiral Skylight here. They're going to basically be opening up for reception here, and the idea here is that once again we're on flank watch operator, so we're going to go ahead and just sit on our drone here. We're going to go ahead and call out people for our teammates here. We're going to be annoying with our drone, try to keep drones on the enemy team. Right here there's still a castle barricade up, so I'm going to go ahead and just walk up on my Twitch here to go ahead and break this castle barricade for the left side of admin here, and then we're going to go ahead and get a drone back onto this castle. He's going to end up backing up to the pixel angle. I'm calling it out to my teammate. There is a fender trap on this doorway. My teammate goes ahead and shoots it, and then what's going to happen here is now, like I said, we got to look for a reception control. My Ash is going to go ahead and kill one guy that was playing inside of reception, which opens up this position now for the flank through meeting here, through the double door here, to basically kill the enemy team for their hold inside of meeting. So right here I'm just holding a little cross angle here. I'm waiting for one of the enemy players to make a mistake. You're going to see here there's going to be one guy by the window. I'm going to get a free kill onto him, and that prompts me to be able to wide swing to kill another guy to dock inside of meeting here as well. Now my team is going to go ahead and look for the plant. The last guy in this position is going to be over by CAO on the head hole, so I'm going to swing aggressively, get myself a free kill, and secure the round right there. But anyway guys, that's going to pretty much do it for today's video on Flank Watch. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and have a couple extra clips here in the background that you guys can enjoy if you guys want to see some more Flank Watch gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Raises his voice because Ty lives in a mansion. Ty's a multi-billionaire. He's basically Bill Gates' son at this point.
Well, if I'm Bill Gates' son, you are the son of...
I'm the son of,
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z? Me? Do you think I have money, Ty? I actually genuinely don't. I'm a big hater on rich people. I'm joking. I'm not. I actually don't hate on rich people at all. Wait, did they give us archives? These guys gave us archives. No way. What is this setup? I'm confused. I was probably playing on those. I missed. Shock it. Zombie's dead. I'm about to walk in this site, genuinely.
Well, y'all have all of this space back here.
Bernie's dead.
Warden's on the wall.
Warden's dead.
Middle sight, middle sight, middle sight. Like, it's close to the A-bomb. Or vert.
You're a fucking liar! You're a liar! Why do you make callouts like that?
Yeah, I did it on purpose that time. Yeah, I did.
Oh my god, bro.
On purpose. Yeah, now get mad. Get mad about it. We won the round anyway, didn't we? Honestly, Spectator, is he gonna win this or no? I'm scared.
I don't know. Yeah, he's gonna win it. He's got it. We're good. I think he's got it, at
win
least.
it before I die.
No, he won't.
I don't have the same amount of deaths as you.
I hope Doc walks in there and kills you. Please.
I hope. Wait,
please, Doc. Free kill.
No.
Please, Doc, get that freebie in the closet.
No.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, come on, Doc, let's fucking go.
Like, why is he swinging a dead body, yo?
W. Oh my god, now I...
Airshot planted. Ready to go. We can do those with shields. Airdrop in position.
Changing mags.
Flash out. Starting shot drop.
You located a bomb. Four last
I'm
operators
changing
standing.
mags.
Diffuser is protected at all costs.
Starting shock drone.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.